Thought one was recording, but I've never done this from my cell phone. Um, my bad, guys.
Cool.
All right, we're doing a review of Way of the Pistol from Tactical Response. So that is fighting pistol, advanced fighting pistol, and then the Way of would be a section on shooting at night using a flashlight, and then we the next day go into the shoot house, and it's not a necessarily a force on force class, but they drive some points home. You get to use the flashlight, and they have low light building clearing, which is another. It's all about that stuff. But the final day, it's driving home a lot of the key points that we learned in class. All right, now sorry to make you do it again, but name, background, what brought you here?
Yeah, so my name's Gavin. Background is military, Army, 8 years. I'm also engineer. Uh, Last year, I decided to change my trajectory in life and become a tactical medic. So I want to get into contracting on the medical side of things, and I just wrapped up my level 2 SWAT and training with those guys. James Yeager's name got brought up, and I'd never trained with him. They had never trained with him, so I decided to come and see what it was all about, and I'm so glad I did. The stuff that we do as officers is kind of antiquated. We still use a lot of the old techniques. If it works, those guys really have a problem with changing how they do things. But there's a lot of new tactics out now, man, and they work well. So I definitely advise you to come here and see what it's about. You know, if you don't come and you're a tactician, man, you're really doing yourself a disservice. This is truly high level shit, man. You're also doing your community a disservice at that. So,
Mhm.
I'm Regan. I'm a law student. I wanted to get some training because I think it's really important to have that mindset of nobody's coming. It's up to you. Expect the self rescue. I mean, if you don't have the tools, tactics, mindset to win the fight, succeed, probably won't succeed. Um, and step one to a gunfight is bring a gun. So you gotta just follow those rules. Be prepared. But I was looking at some training. Saw on a video one time the Jaeger put out that he had some fighting pistol class in Titusville, which is close by me. And so I did that, really liked it. Decided after doing that I wanted to come to Camden, get some classes done. And then during spring break for me, this time they had Way of the Pistol, which I was like, oh wow, I want to do that. So my whole spring break, plotted out that way. I stayed in the team room. It was a great experience. Um, yeah, I mean, I really recommend it.
Yeah, so both him and I, this is our second time doing fighting pistol, which is the first class in Way of the Pistol. And it was like, how you probably did so recent. You didn't have to take fighting pistol again, did you?
I did fighting pistol, I think, in 2020.
Oh, okay, all right. So okay, yeah. So it's like if you've done it within a year, then you can go on to the advanced. But either way, like still got a lot out of taking fighting pistol again. My background, if you're finding this on YouTube, not because you already watched my channel, but you just were searching and you found it, Marine Corps, and then training here at Tactical Response, and then lots of the local trainers in Florida. But I love making the trip up here. I love being up here, gonna hang out with these guys, go to SOE, all that. Now, one thing I'll say, having taking fighting pistol, well, the full trifecta, fighting pistol, the immediate action medical, and the fight. The fight is force and force scenario based. Having done that, had some weird encounters, in everyday life, and then taking fighting pistol again. There's the lecture in there. The lecture is amazing, and I thought it was amazing the first time I watched it, but the second time I watched it, having a new experience, new perspective from taking the fight and having weird encounters, it really drove it home, and the lecture was even better the next time. Um, and then there were some key points that, even though I'd taken the class and watched the DVD over and over, they came back. Now, um, so what was it like for advanced fighting pistol for you guys. Again, we can't give away what's in it. I can
We'd have to kill you.
We
But-
can confirm nor deny.
and you know, I watched the DVD several times on Liberty TV, which you should be a member of and watch that DVD, the Advanced Fighting Pistol DVD. You know, the class is never exactly the same as the DVDs, but all right. Anyways, what was it that you liked most about Advanced?
Man, the shooting on the move and some of the stuff that we do amongst each other, you're not going to get that anywhere else in the country unless you're a tier 1, you know, maybe tier 2 cat. It's just it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
It's
probably
not
not
going to
tier
happen.
2, I don't think.
Nope, very rare.
Yeah, shooting on the move, team tactics, a little bit of medical, low light. I mean, it's all good stuff.
I think like a big thing too was like, you know, we're talking about it in there, but traditionally when we handle guns and we think about a gunfight, our big focus is shoot the bad guy, right? And that a tunnel vision gives us kind of a tunnel vision effect where we're not doing the right things to not get shot.
Right.
Which was a lot of what today was about, to drive those points home. And it would be like, even though we knew exactly what we were supposed to do in the drill, it would still be like, you know, like, all right, you need to get back, you know, shoot on the move, get back behind cover, whatever. We would always resort to
That free step,
yeah,
man. That
and
free step.
then we'd watch each other and notice it, and instructors mention it, and then we'd start performing at a higher level after that. Kind of like one of the things you were talking about is you can be on the range, you have the whole slam, you can do whatever you want, but you're not being held accountable.
To the standard, and there definitely is a standard. There's definitely a standard. If you don't know what I mean by that, you should probably come here and find out.
Yeah.
So, you know,
And you know, the being held accountable and there being a standard too. It's not a shooting class, it's a fighting class. People don't normally understand what that means, but you know, it's not about keeping the gun still while you press the trigger, you know, on a timer. It's about moving, the processes of how you draw, move, yelling stop, the way we're clearing malfunctions. In advanced pistol, we're doing it one-handed, with either hand, drawing either hand, how we use cover, the team tactics I loved, especially because like we did ways I've never done it before, and it worked good, and it calmed it down. We were much more controlled, and then we were able to swap in and out, and
definitely. There's something to be said for stress inoculation. You know, if you've never had an altercation, you know, most people have never been in a fist fight, much less, you know, fight with a gun. If you've never had any of that training, you know, you can do the mental exercises all day, and that's good, and you should do that. You know, if you don't think about it and don't have some kind of idea of what you would do, and I'm talking about what you would actually do as a person, who you are as a person, not what you would like to do if you've never had the exercises and the in-person learning. There's a curve there. You're gonna fall to pieces. It's just that simple.
Yeah, especially the stress inoculation. If you haven't been in a violent encounter, like it's been for me, it's been a long time since I've been in a fist fight. You know, that all the other things I had.
There you go. You're welcome.
No, thank you.
Read my bedtime story.
Not a fan of that. But yeah, I've done a good job of avoiding, de-escalating. You know, but like when that shit goes bad, you know, and that stress is on, it's hard to just be like, you know, you can't rise to the occasion.
You get meat mittens, Neil. You get meat mittens. Can't do anything digital.
But yeah, so in everything there were details. You know, the thing, you know, if you're fighting one-handed, what are you doing with your other hand? Stuff like that. But there was also, you know, it's not a shooting class, but we were held at a
wonder if
very.
Dr. Pepper's going to sponsor this video.
No. Well, we're not doing that. All right, here we go. Bang. That's what we want. All right, get that shit out of here. Trash.
Sauce.
Amazing. Anyways, we were held at a super high standard of accuracy, which was really good, and they brought us 2 points where we, you know, we could do the easy stuff, but like push us, and then when we started to fail, pushed it a little bit better, and grew from it.
Yeah.
Now, so anything you want to add on advanced pistol? All right. And then is this your first time getting to do live fire under low light?
Yeah.
Right on. How would talk about that? What was your experience with it? Like, what did you find?
It was cool. I mean, if you've ever just gone around your house, with your gun, flashlight, night sights, it's similar to that kind of. We're just doing like, hey, can I see? Can I see? But then when you actually get the muzzle flash in the dark, it can be disorienting. Where they're saying, oh, just use your night sights to put 3 into the guy's heart, bang, bang, bang. It's like, oh, where did it go? The muzzle flash kind of made me lose where it is. You got to settle back down. So it's a different experience for sure.
Mm-hmm. And how about you? Was there anything that, like, any new growing points or anything like that?
Not so much for the tactical side of things, but as far as just daily carry, man, we all have this misconception of self, as men. We all have egos. We all want to be steely-eyed dealers of death and fucking do all the cool shit. But when it comes down to it, man, it's better to move your feet and get the fuck out of there and have the fight on your terms than stand there and trade rounds with a guy.
Yeah.
It's just and you don't think about that until someone's shooting at you.
Mm-hmm.
Draw your gun and get out of there and fight on your terms and make your hits. Don't stand there and try to trade blows with a guy. Don't be that guy. Doesn't go well.
There was also, like, when we would have breaks and stuff, and we get to hear some stories from Jerry. We had Jerry and Joey as instructors for advanced and way of. Some of his story to it when we had breaks, it really drove home the reality.
Yeah.
And I think one big thing with advanced fighting pistol is awakening you to reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's probably a good way to put it. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fighting Pistol 1 does a good job of kind of reminding you that the world isn't just a range, but I do agree. Advanced Pistol goes a little above and beyond that.
Right on. Okay. And then, so what are the next classes you guys want to take?
Way of the Rifle, Small Unit Tactics, HRCC, and HRCC Medical.
I'll be back here in May taking the Masada U class, but as far as tactical response classes, I'm interested in taking the immediate action medical. Trifecta includes that, so that'd be a cool one to do.
Yeah.
And fast and accurate pistol is another one that I'm interested in doing, but it all just depends on what they're offering and when I'm available.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if you haven't been up here yet, the Trifecta, if you do Way of the Pistol, because it's the one you can do it. Yeah, it'll be awesome. But the Trifecta, the way they have it set up, fighting pistol, immediate action medical, and then the fight, that is the way to do it.
He's like, what do you do?
Sorry, I didn't see a camera. I was like, just talking to the
Joey just walked by, and we're doing this on my phone because my camera's out of battery, but
These guys are talking to
he's like,
themselves.
it retard, you forgot the camera. I recommend doing the Trifecta. Even in, like, I did CLS Combat Lifesaver in the Marine Corps, and there was, hey, that's just perishable, just like anything else. Even when we did one of the drills in advanced pistol, even though I knew exactly, how to do it, it was like I did not do a good job on the H bandage, and it was like, damn, I haven't been practicing that. But
I'm alive.
well, I did amazing on the tourniquet.
No doubt. That's the most important.
Well, maybe not amazing, but I did really good. I practiced that a lot.
With that in mind, though, just come as you are. Don't think, oh no, I can't do that. I'm not prepared for that. I mean, they'll get you up to speed. That's what it's all about.
You don't have to take training to come to this training. You know what I mean?
Don't feel bad. It's like, oh, I could never do that. I mean, just show up. They'll meet you at where you are, and they'll train you up, and you'll be ready to go. You'll be safe.
Yeah, have an open mind, be willing to learn.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, my wife's definitely coming.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No doubt.
Bring your wife, bring your girlfriend.
For
'cause,
sure.
Yeah, there's obviously no women watching my channel, but except my mom. But bring them. I bring my wife. We stay in the team room. There was a woman at fighting pistol. She did awesome. She had a great time.
You don't want to shoot in your fucking ass, I promise.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's legit.
You want to get snipered? That's how you get snipered.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
But yeah, and you know, just like we were talking about that the other day, it's like you gotta bring your wife because it's like, what if you go down? But also, you're not there all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
My wife's by herself right now, man, but
Yeah,
she'll knock you the fuck out. So
Yeah,
I ain't
she's-
worried about it.
she's also in charge of protecting your kids a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You know, and anything you say to her is criticism. So if you're trying to help her, you can
True.
say exactly what the greatest instructor in the world would say, but she's just gonna hear like this. Oh, you think I'm stupid
Well-
and I can't do anything right, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like at the range, Ashley, she'll even ask me, be like, "Hey, show me how to do this thing," and I'll be like, "Babe, you're doing amazing. And once you do this thing like this, you'll be even better." And she'll
So
be
you're
like-
saying I'm not doing it right.
and she gets so fucking mad. I'm like, "You asked me to.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell her she's
Yeah.
hot and you're proud of her. That's all I do now. That's it."
Yeah,
But
for
all right, guys. Yeah. Anything left to add?
Nah, dude. Come do the thing, man.
Yeah,
Come do
man.
it. Come do it.
Right on. Yep. Get your ass up to Tennessee. Call ahead if you want to stay in the team room. You can also email. All that's on the website. If you're too lazy to figure it out, don't come. But you know, it's all on the website, and we'll put link to tacticalresponse.com in the description. Yeah.
Cool.
Good. All right. Cool.
Come on, bro.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Keep fighting communism, and remember that training saves lives. And now I have to figure out how to end it. This is my first time, so this is awkward. All right, here we go.
Just
Are you sure you want to stop? Yep. All right. Thanks, guys.